it's all foggy. Oh, dude, it's so cool. This is so cool looking, bro. I love this. There she is. We got Sally. Oh, wow. Not only does the light itself glow, but the crystals also light up. That's really cool. Time to dive in to the So Delightful update. Okay, there it is, the Frost and Fairies STARPATH. Wow, look at that gazebo. I love the way that looks. These outfits. Oh, I like Fairy Godmother's new outfit. That's cool. Oh my god, dude, this lantern. Let's go. So we have Unlocking Sally. Greetings, Valley Villagers. With the release of Update 14, you can now unlock Sally. In order to get Sally, you're going to need Jack, Mirabelle, and Vanellope. And then Frost and Fairies here. It says the current StarPath event is running. Don't delay. Okay. With that, let's take a look at the StarPath. Oh, wow. Look at that. There's a house in this one. Okay. Some cool looking stuff. I love how bright and vibrant this is. Practice mindfulness. Oh my gosh. Very demure. Very mindful. Okay, so here are the rewards. I even like the ticket they did for this one. This like little gem or jewel. It's like little shard. That looks so cool. So first up, we have the Frosty Rabbit Companion. It's so cute. I really like the little antlers here with the jewels hanging off of it. That's super fun. Though we already have like a good Christmas rabbit. I think it's the gingerbread rabbit. But this one's so different that I'm still pretty excited for it. Next up, we have the First Frost jacket. This thing is long. It's pretty cool. It's got like this big swoop in the back here as well. Big shoulder pads. A fun looking item. I definitely like the coloration of it. Next up, we have the the ice mahogany wallpaper. Okay, that looks cool. It's got like snow built on it, like kind of inside. I mean, we have a lot of items that can have like snow built up outside, but that'll look interesting for indoors. Then we have the small winter crystal. Whoa, dude, I love the way this looks. Dude, check that out. That's awesome. I'm guessing this is gonna float off the ground, kind of like those bubbles that we got, but I do love the way that you have these little crystals kind of hovering here, and then you have that big, darker one in the center. That looks really fun. I love the vibe of this. Then over here, we have the Winter Crystal Chandelier. So another little item with these little crystals coming off of it. It definitely looks like frozen. It almost looks like icicles the way some of those little crystals are like coming down in like little spears. That's pretty cool. All right, a new piano. Okay, well that's pretty unique. That's super different from any piano we have in the game currently. I like this like ice block on the inside, and I love the ice and frost and snow all around the rim of this thing. That's really rad. Then we have the Frosty Fairy Wings. Wow, those are cool. Those are cool. I wish I could zoom in on this page, but I mean, you can get a pretty good look at them. I love this like little snowflake icon right here on the left-hand side. There's also one there on the right. But yeah, this is a very interesting pair of wings. It is, I do think it's going to look a little stiff and rigid, but it's fun. It's very unique. Next up, we have a new face paint. Not going to worry about that too much. Let's move on to the new crafting station. Okay, that one's really cool. So we are getting a new crafting station with this StarPath. It has this little blue lamp on it. More of that same like frost and ice that we've seen everywhere else. And this tabletop looks kind of like it's that same blue crystal material. Now we have a new hairstyle, the fairy haircut. So I do have a hat on, so I can't see it quite that well, but it looks kind of goofy on my character. All right, we got another motif here. Moonstones. Okay, page 3. We have the Winter Crystal Diadem. Did I say that right? It's a little headpiece that looks pretty cool. A new harp. Okay, so we got a new piano and a new harp. A couple of new instruments made from this crystal and mahogany and ice kind of vibe. That's really cool. And we have the winter stained glass window. Oh, that looks really neat. The large spiky winter crystal. I don't know about you guys, but I really love the winter crystals. We had the one on page 1 here, this smaller winter crystal, and this one here. These are just really unique and magical looking items. Like, I just really love the way these look. Now we have a new fountain here, the Winter Crystal Fountain. This one's pretty cool. There's little floating crystals around this one as well, just tiny ones. You can see them all around the outside of this. This StarPath does have a good bit more motifs. I think our Night Show StarPath didn't have any motif, so I think I've seen one on every page so far. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 motifs so far. All right, moving on to the 4th page, we have the First Frost dress. Okay, that's, it's really similar to the First Frost jacket. It's got that same kind of curve in the back. So pretty cool. Fairy inspired, frost inspired. Interesting item. Now we have the Winter Crystal Throne. That's a really unique chair. It fits the same kind of aesthetic and vibe as the rest of the furniture and stuff we've seen. You have more of those strange frost crystals near the top, and the wood like wraps around them. It almost looks like this chair just grew out of the ground like this. It's really neat. Oh my God, that's a beautiful wallpaper. Look at this one. Enchanted Frost wallpaper. Can't wait to get a better look at this one. Actually put up on my walls. One thing about the preview section, I've never been a big fan of how little of the wallpaper they actually show you. Now we have the bronze and crystal flooring. That looks really good too. Wow. And this might be one of my favorite items because I just love lights, street lights, lamps, things I can put outside to kind of play with the environment a bit, but I really love the look of this winter crystal lamppost, and I can't wait to see how it glows. We can't see any glowing around this bulb. We won't until we place it, so we don't know if it actually casts light, but I do love the coloration of that glow. It's got like these light blues and dark blues. Absolutely beautiful. Moving on to page 5, we have the winter crystal gazebo. Yes, dude, that is amazing. I love the coloration of the top here. More of that really unique vibe, like it's growing out of the ground. Like everything seems like root-based. It's like roots and crystals kind of all working together here. But yeah, very cool. I love the frost and snow buildup all around the top and base. Okay, next we have the Woody and Buzz ice sculptures. I wonder how big these are gonna be. I wouldn't mind it if we got a big sculpture of both of them. I think that would actually be really fun. So I'm excited to see the size. We have some new eye makeup here, Frosty Fairy eye makeup. And then we have another one of those really fun crystals. This is the large winter crystal. Very cool. Oh, and we got a new accessory, the Winter Crystal Wand. I wonder if this is going to have any kind of unique animation. It does look like right here at the tip of the wand, you can see snowflakes falling off. So I'm curious to see if that's going to have like a trail animation when you run as well. Now we got another motif, more moonstones. And then we have page 6 here. We get our fairy godmother dream style. She looks great. I'm glad we're finally getting a dream style for fairy godmother. I like having Merlin in his winter outfit, so having one for fairy godmother is really cute. And oh wow, the winter crystal swing. Okay, that also looks amazing. Yeah, again, the roots growing out of the ground. We have the swinging bench here, hanging here. Love the coloration with the blue crystals everywhere and the ice and snow buildup. Very fun. Ooh, another floor. Wow, this floor is really nice too. This is the enchanted frost flooring. We got another motif. And then we have the winter crystal cooking station. You know, this one's cool, but I do wish it was maybe something different at the top instead of like this. I don't know. I think there are some magical directions they could have taken this in. Maybe a blue flame over like a crystal plate or something. I don't know. I think there are some fun ways they could have done this one. But I mean, this is still cool though. I do like it. I do think it's interesting. But the red flame here at the top, the red glow for heat, I would have loved if they did like something magical where it's like a blue flame to kind of match the rest of this, but still a cool item. And I might like it a bit more once I place it. I don't know. All right, well, I can't go to the next page, but in the patch notes, it also told us that once we complete the star path, we're going to be able to unlock different variations of these items. Under the rewards tab, under rewards, it says bonus rewards. Under rewards. Oh, right here. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a bunch of pages too. 4 pages. Collect 27 more rewards to unlock bonus rewards. Oh, these are fun. They're still winter themed, but they have like a winter green type style. Oh, and you get a green variant of the gazebo. That's cool. Oh, it's just green variations of all the things. So not only do we get all these... What? Dude, enchanted winter cottage? There's a premium house in here? That is awesome. Dude, that looks really good. Look at that. That's super cute. I can't believe we got a premium house in the star path. How fun. And yeah, the rest of them you guys have already seen. It's literally the same items, just different colors. It's the same stuff we've already looked at. The wood grain is a little bit darker, and it's green instead of blue. So yeah, darker wood grain, green instead of blue. Same thing here. And the outfit green instead of blue. But this is entirely new. This is entirely new. I really like this. Bonus rewards. And then you can also still get extra moonstones at the end of it. I like that. I like that. We have our first new premium house of the update here, the Greenhouse Cottage. Oh my god, dude. That's so cute. It's got a little greenhouse on the side with a tree growing out of the top of it here. That's a super unique little house. Reasonable price at $3,000 standard. That's, you know, our standard price for a regular premium house. But this one is really cute. I love this. Definitely going to be picking this one up. And for my holiday lovers, you guys are in luck. We have the holiday gift bundle in the shop, which is going to give you the grand tree of holiday cheer and the big pile of gifts. Now, these were both part of the, if I'm not mistaken, the very first Christmas StarPath from the festive StarPath. So a few months after Disney Dreamlight Valley launched is when these things came to the game. So yeah, if you don't have these, if you missed that first StarPath, this is definitely worth scooping up. We also have the Festive Holiday Ensemble, the Candy Cane Staff, and the Ice Mask. And these, I believe, also were part of the Festive StarPath. So, by the way, this little Festive Holiday Ensemble is super cute and super fun on the female avatar. It's one of my favorite items. Limited time deals, we got Pizza Planet and the Gingerbread Rabbit. Not surprised they would bring back the Gingerbread Rabbit right now. That makes sense. Okay, nothing new for bundles. So not going to worry about any of that. Let's go ahead and pick up the Frost and Fairy StarPath with the 3,500 Moonstone bundles so we can get the extra tickets. All right, so we already have our 100 tickets. I'm going to pick up, I'm really curious about these crystals, so I'm going to go ahead and pick these up. And let's see, I got 90 more. I'm going to hold off on getting Moonstones for now. I guess I'll go ahead and grab the Chandelier. This is 50 and this is 40. Okay, how about this? How about we just get the ice mahogany wallpaper? Now we can go to page 2. And on page 2, this hair is pretty strange. I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's super weird looking. I'm going to pick up the Winter Crystal Crafting Station. It's only 10. This face paint is super funky. I do like the wings. Might pick those up. Let's go ahead and grab the decor, though. We're going to grab the piano. And that's about all I'm going to get right now. We'll work on some duties here in a few minutes. We got Uproot Night Thorns, Practice Mindfulness, Tackle Royal Tasks, Get Crafty, Give Remy his favorite gifts, and whip up a 3-star meal. All right. Well, we're gonna worry about that a bit later. I think for now, I want to get moving on to the floating islands. That's really what I want to check out today. So we were supposed to go to Anna's house. Yeah, let's just start things off by working on whatever we have in this update. So we need to go check out Anna and Kristoff's house. And then we'll go talk to Merlin. We'll talk to Merlin about the floating islands. But first, we're gonna go see what Jack was saying about spider webs over here. On the case of the spider infestation. All right, do I just pick up the spider webs? Yeah. And we're gonna go see Merlin next, because I'm going to have to leave the valley to go do some of those houses. Like, I'm going to need to leave to go get Remy and Mirabelle's. So we're not going to worry about that just yet. Is there a new Moonstone bundle outfit? That's a good question, Beck. I don't think I checked that. Let me see. No. Nope. There is not a new Moonstone bundle outfit, which I'm actually pretty happy about. I really love the way our Frosted Heights build came together. This looks so pretty. I do need to get our lights back on. Bro, my lights, I'm going to have to restart my game. I still can't get my lights on. Yeah, I'm going to have to restart. I can't get my Christmas lights to come on. That's all right. We need to restart anyway to get my Dreamsnap results. So let's just pop back over to the title screen. And then when we get back, we'll talk to Merlin, check my mail. They're never going to fix this stupid light glitch. I know, dude. We've been dealing with this for way too long, dude. Way too long. But they fixed the digging memory. Makes no sense. I know, dude. The digging memories weren't even that broken because there's only there's 3 new digging memories attached to Storybook Vale. Who cares if we get those fast? Like, meanwhile, our lights have been broken for like 6 months. Anytime you go into Scrooge's, all your lights turn off, and then you have to change the time to get it back on. And sometimes even changing the time, as you can see, doesn't work. You have to completely restart your game. And still, no fix for that, but they fix the memories? Come on, bro. Priorities, dude, the priorities. All right, I'm going to move myself back over to this side now. We did our little StarPath reviews, so I'm going to come back over here. Okay. Oh, nice. All right, we got in the top 500 again. Well, that's exciting. I honestly didn't know what to expect with my slumber party submission. It was all right. It was kind of fun, but I definitely wasn't expecting top 500. I didn't think it was that great. It's so funny. Always the dream snaps that I'm not super proud of seem to always be in the top 500, and the ones that I am so sure are going to do really well end up like rank 4,000 or 5,000, like every time without fail. Let's show you guys my dream snap real quick, and then we'll dive back into it. All right, here it is. This is our submission. Like I said, you know, it's not anything too special. I think it's really cute. I love the PJs, and I included Merida because, you know, Merida's a new character, so I thought it was fun to have her in there. I like that she's kind of fixing her hair, and I went with the pigtail hairstyle for my avatar because I wanted her to come off as like youthful and, you know, having fun, you know, a little slumber party vibe. But yeah, it was a cute little room. I really like having the 4 rugs across the ground there to give it some balance, and we have like a little sleeping area set up in the back left corner for Merida. But yeah, pretty fun little dream snap. Not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about it today because we have a lot of really fun things to take a look at. So yeah, I just wanted to show it to you guys since we just checked the mail. Oh my god, I voted for this, is Harley? Oh, thank you, Harley. Let's go. Kyo Yin also said I voted for this. No way. Wow, a lot of you guys saw it. Very cool. Thank you, you guys. Well, I'm glad you guys came across the dream snap, and I'm glad you liked it. Kyo Yin also first time chatter says good morning. I'm super excited for this update. Me too. This is a very, very big update. There are some huge things happening. I want to check out the rotation though. I know I keep getting sidetracked. There's so many different things. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, bro. This is so cool. Wow. Now I'm gonna leave that as is for now. But like, what about things like this? Oh, I could even have these tilted in. What about arches? Yeah, arches. Okay. Very cool. This is something I'm gonna play with a bit more later. Oh, fences? Yeah, these fences. I wonder how close I can get them to connecting there. I can actually build these around the ponds now. That's gonna be cool. Our lights. Yeah, you can do a lot of different placements with the lights here. I mean, anything really. That's really fun. That's going to be awesome. I'm not going to do too much with the item rotation at the moment. I'm going to finish my Christmas Valley so I can do my Christmas Valley tour, and I'll probably tweak the alignment of a few things. But when it comes to this new 16-point rotation, I'm mostly going to be experimenting with this after Christmas when I completely redo my valley again. So we did a full Halloween valley, and then we did a video on that. We tore it down. Now I've made my full Christmas valley. I haven't done the video on our Christmas valley yet. We haven't done the Christmas Valley tour, but once I do it and once Christmas passes, that's when I'm going to just wipe all of this and build a new valley utilizing that 16-point rotation, which I'm pretty excited to do. One thing I'm stoked for is having Daisy's shop across from Scrooge's, which we couldn't do before really because the door is, you know, it's a corner building. The door is always going to face away, but now I can rotate it like this and have the Daisy shop here on one side of the plaza, and then we can have Scrooge's shop there on the other side, and the doors can actually face each other now, which is huge. But yeah, I'm probably going to end up putting Daisy's like right here in my next plaza build, right across from Scrooge's. All right, with that, I think we should go talk to Merlin, and there he is right there, pending quest. Let's go see what he has to say for us. Ah, Senpai, I have some rather exciting news to share with you. Now then, have you noticed the curious islands floating above the valley? Yeah, what about them? I believe I found a way for us to visit them at last. Using magical calculations, I've connected the islands to our wishing wells. So, if we go to any of the wishing wells, we'll activate the travel enchantment. Then we can visit the first island. Let us embark on this journey of discovery together. Floating islands, there it is. And then off to the Plaza Island. Yeah, Claire, we gotta check Scrooge's shop too. How remarkable. This island has the same greenery and climate as our beloved Plaza, although it is rather bare by comparison. That's because it hasn't had the benefit of your designer's touch. I can decorate everything out here. And you'll do a splendid job. Think of these islands as a place away from the commotion of the valley below, where you can manifest your design dreams without obstacle. Why, with this much space, you could relocate many of the villager homes here. You might even move my... Oh my. Senpai, would you relocate my library here? Then I can finally have peace and quiet to get some reading done. The rest of the design, of course, is up to you. Alright, so we need to put Merlin's house here. Alright, I guess we'll just go to houses. Okay, Dreamlight Library. Wow, dude, look at this. Look at this. So much room for activities. This is so cool. I'm just going to throw it over here for now. I love that the plaza floating island even has these little, like, the little parts of the plaza centerpiece, like, on each one of the corners. One thing I really want to check out here is where, wow, I love this, how well you can see the sky up here as well. I want to see what it looks like at sunset. Let's check out sunset, because I know we're going to use this for a lot of dream snaps for sure. Like, I am going to be making a lot of my dream snaps on these aisles. So I think we need to move up 9 hours. Yeah, there we go. Okay, beautiful sunset in the background there. So much room. We're going to have to get rid of this brick and stuff, but wow, look at how much room we have to play with here. What's the item budget on this island? Oh my God, I don't see a budget. I don't see a budget at all. There is no limit. There's no item limit. Yo, that's cool. I wasn't expecting that. I was thinking, I like how you guys are having your comments deleted on my chat bot. The word, if you guys are wondering why your comments are getting deleted, the word limit is banned. Because every time I decorate, the limit gets brought up, and me and chat went back and forth on it, and then we banned the word limit. So yeah, it's just a joke. It's just a joke, guys. You're fine. You're not in any trouble, actually. But yeah, that's cool. I can't believe that. Pretty surprised. I thought we would just have a regular item limit, but you know, it makes sense. It's kind of like decorating indoors. Since this is a separate place not attached to the valley at all, it's almost like decorating inside in a way, because, you know, you have limited space, so the game's not worried about you putting down too many items. I was thinking we would see maybe a standard limit, but yeah, no limit whatsoever, no budget whatsoever. That's pretty dang fun. Okay, now for Merlin's Island in the Sky Quest, we need to just add 5 pieces of furniture. So it doesn't really matter what we drop here. I'm going to check out our new StarPath items. We'll just drop the Winter Crystal Piano, the Winter Crystal Crafting Station, and this small Winter Crystal. Oh, that's really fun looking. And then I'll just put down like a couple of chairs or something. I don't care what else. All right, now let's talk to Merlin again. Marvelous, Senpai. I cannot wait to finally get in some quiet study on the Plaza Floating Island. Now remember, there are additional floating islands that mirror the other biomes of the valley. With enough Dreamlight, you can access them all to decorate however you please. Your imagination is the only limit. Uh-oh, you said limit. Yeah, I get it. I get it. So that's your imagination is the only limit because there is no limit. I'm going to make my own theme park. It's really funny that they put that in there. I'll make a domain for the villains. I've got too many plans for this place. It's so funny that they would put both of these as dialogue options, because that's what I've heard a lot of people doing. When I ask people what they're going to be doing with their floating islands, I saw a lot of people say they're going to make a theme park. I saw a lot of people making an island for villains. So that's pretty fun. I'm going to say I got too many plans for this place. There's no such thing as too many plans, my friend. I cannot wait to see what you create with so much open space at your disposal. Don't forget, if you want to return to the valley proper, use the wishing well. I'll leave you to it. Farewell. Okay, so now I can unlock the other ones, right? Let's go over here. Let's go to floating islands. There we go. Unlock. 15,000 Dreamlight. Yes. Yes. And yes. Okay, let's head off to the Forest Island. Okay. Very cool. Very roomy. Pretty much the same overall design. Big square building area here. No budget. Same kind of landscape as you would expect from the forest. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. This one, the sunset looks pretty nice as well. Yeah, they're pretty similar. Let's go to Sunlit Island. Okay. Now this one, this is a little different from what we saw in the teaser. In the teaser, there was a waterway. So can we terraform? Because in the teaser, we saw there was like a little river, and then Scar's house was like off to the side. I'm curious if there is terraforming available on these islands, because this is a little bit different from what they showed us, but I don't know. Yeah, I was curious as if we would see terraforming. I was saying I don't necessarily, I didn't think we would, but when they teased the floating islands, we saw this like river on one far side, and then we saw Scar's home on like a little island that was off to the side. But, yeah, maybe they've changed the layout a little bit. Somebody said maybe in the future when they release more. Yeah, that's a possibility, for sure. Maybe we just haven't seen all the features associated with these floating islands just yet. Now let's go to our last one, the Frosted Island. Oh, wow, dude. This is so cool. This might be one of my favorites. I really, really like this one. I mean, they're all very similar. They're essentially just a very large square space to decorate in, but I love the icy fern trees. These are so cool. I hope we get these to place in landscaping. Let me see if they're in the game, Because I did notice when we get the expansion, we did get some new furs. Yeah, we have these furs, but these ones don't have the snow on them. And they have these furs on the outside that do have snow, but I don't think we have those as an option. Yeah, I don't see the snowy furs. Hopefully they will add them, considering, you know, they're obviously in the game now because the devs use them around these islands. So I was hoping we would actually have access to them, but no, I do not see any of these snowy furs actually in the landscaping menu. But it's okay. Maybe that's something we'll get eventually. Either way, I really love the look of this. Having a Frosted Heights build or Frosted Heights-like biome with no ponds or rivers in it. I mean, there's just so much potential here for a fun Christmas build. Wow, I think I like the sunset here better than the others. Dang, dude, this is so cool. I'm still shocked that we didn't have an item budget at all on this. I also like that the floating islands off in the distance are on giant, like, ice islands. Yeah, that's super fun. All right, let's go back to the valley. Okay, very cool, very cool. Yeah, all of those floating islands are super fun. Definitely gonna enjoy those. Let's look at this week's Dreamsnap challenge. I wonder if we've got a challenge that'll work good on these floating islands. So our challenge this week, oh, not really, I don't think. This one's called Future Visions. What does the world of tomorrow look like? Use decor to create your very own high-tech version of the valley's future, from robots to furniture and beyond. Well, you could do this outside. It looks like every demo on this page, they did indoors. I was really hoping for a good outdoor submission since we just got these islands. But I mean, you could do this challenge outdoors. It is possible. I'm also guessing that this week's premium shop items are going to be high value for this challenge. So we do have several 4-tag items, it appears, for this challenge. There's a lot of options. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 7, 11, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 26, 30. So 33 items we can use outdoors with all 4 tags. But I bet you that stuff in the premium shop also has all 4 tags. Let's go ahead and pick this up. And I'm also going to go ahead and grab that premium house. I really like this little greenhouse cottage. That's super cute. All right, we got it. Okay, now let's see if those new items are high value for the challenge. Yep, they certainly are. The Edna Mode sewing machine, the Edna Mode testing table, the Edna Mode grappling hook. Yeah, they're all 4-tag items, as we assume. So they're going to be good for this challenge. Okay, very cool, very cool. I'm going to go back to nighttime here. All right, so what do we do first, you guys? What do you guys think we should work on? We've checked out the islands. We've checked out the star path. We could go get Sally, or we could start grinding the star path. I think we should work on getting Sally first, and then we should maybe start grinding the star path next. So let's go talk to Jack about the spiders. Oh, awesome. He's in his Nightmare Before Christmas area. Everybody's saying definitely Sally. Okay, good, good. I'm glad you guys are on the same page because that's what I want to do. All right, there's Jack. I love that he's in his little Sandy Claus outfit here. All right, so give him the spider webs. Hey, Jack, you were right. There were tons of spiders invading Honest Castle. Oh, how wonderful. I'm so pleased they've taken a Halloween approach to decoration. Okay, I know you would like that. Do you know where these spiders might have come from? I'm not sure, but let me examine them closer. Look at this. The spider web has a message inside it. Wow, from who? I can't tell. The message is fragmented. I can only make out part of it. It says, "Dear helpful making a give them miss. To understand more, I'll need more webs." How intriguing. I wonder who sent it. Me too. We simply must find out. Could you fetch more spiderweb pieces? I heard that they've been seen in other villagers' houses. No problem. Wonderful. Okay. So now we need to go to Mirabelle's house, Vanellope's house, and Remy's house. You know what? To make this easy, why don't we just go to a floating island and put each of those houses on one, and then just go in the houses? Yeah, we're gonna make this a little bit easier. We'll go to the plaza for that. Okay, it was Vanellope's house, Remy's house, and Mirabelle's house. I'll put them back where they belong a little bit later. All right, let's get these spider webs. Having these islands to play with is so nice. All right, we got one here. We got one back here in the corner. And one back over here. All right, Remy's house is good. Now Vanellope's. Okay, yeah, looks like a couple more in this one. We got 5 here. All right, all we got left is Mirabelle's. Mirabelle's has 3. You know what's funny about Mirabelle's house? She has like one of the biggest houses in the valley, but like when you go inside, it's just like her tiny room. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, pick up the spider webs as you clean up each village house. All right, now bring them back to Jack Skellington. I wonder if Jack will be on this island since I have a quest for him, or if I'm gonna have to travel back. I think I'll have to travel back. I think I would have to move his house here to have him show up. Okay, let's see if he's still in the Forgotten Lands. All right, Jack, where are you at? Yep, he's still over there. He's by his house. Okay, here's your spider webs. There you go, Jack. All the remaining spider visitors and their web homes. Well, come along, my little 8-legged friends. I'll set up a new home for you when I'm back in my lab. It'll match the decor. Precisely. Now to examine the webbing. Oh my, Senpai. Sally sent these spiders. That's amazing. Not just amazing. It's inspired. Let me examine the message more closely. Ah, yes. Now I see the full message. It says, "Dear Jack, these helpful spiders have promised to assist in making a portal to bring me to you, but they may need your help. Please give them whatever they need. I miss you. Love, Sally." Incredible. So the spiders are going to make a portal to bring Sally here? Isn't that wonderful? Oh, but look. These poor spiders are quite tired. I suppose travel between worlds must be taxing. Oh no, is there anything I do to help them feel better? Let me think. Ah, yes. An arachnid rejuvenation potion. After one of those, I'm certain the spiders will be eager to weave a portal to bridge us to Sally. All right, let me get started then. So we need to craft a potion. We'll need to cook a blueberry pie. All right, so let's head on over. We'll just go to my house. I think that'll be the fastest way. So we need to grab a blueberry pie, and then we need to hit a crafting bench. Right there at the top, okay. Blueberry pie acquired. There it is, Arachnid Rejuvenation Potion. It's under Potion and Enchantment, of course. Empty vial, blueberry pie, night shards, mushroom, cotton, and red bellflower. Okay, now we need to return to Jack's house and bring the potion. And after this, we should have Sally. Spiders everywhere. All right, talk to Jack. Here's the potion. Excellent. Now it just needs a little pinch of dried autumn leaves and a light dusting of powder from a death moth's wings. And there we are. Now, I would never recommend feeding coffee to spiders, but this should have the same effect as coffee has on humans. We're giving the spiders coffee now, are we? Why don't you drop the potion into the cauldron I've prepared? The solution inside should waft rejuvenating vapors over our web-weaving friends. All right, so potion goes in the cauldron. Welcome, Sally. Okay, all right, here we go. I'm glad Jack's gonna finally have Sally. Jack's one of my favorite characters, so. There she is. We got Sally. All right. Let's get a little photo with her. There we go. Gaston just like lurking in the background. Save a couple of photos there. Okay. Talk to Sally about a return to the valley. Oh, I'm back. Jack, are you there? What happened? I brought you back. Jack helped a little. He helped a lot. What? Well, thank you to you and Jack. I'm so glad that the spiders I sent were able to give you the message. Such a creative way of communicating. I've always gotten along well with spiders. I spent so long in the holiday travel path, I was beginning to worry that the spiders didn't get my message to Jack. Thank goodness they did. And, oh, Jack, look, they've reunited. Sally, dearest. Oh, Jack, I missed you so much. And I you. My heart was emptier than a carved pumpkin. But I'm back now. I hope we can spend some time together. Don't you worry. I have so much to show you. That sounds wonderful. Yay. Okay, we got Jack and Sally together. How are you feeling, Jack? Elated, excited, like it's Halloween Eve and energy is coursing through me. I'm happy to hear you're happy. I couldn't be more so. Thank you, Senpai. I didn't realize how much I miss Sally until the spiders arrived. I've been so busy throwing myself into my research, but it will all be that much better now that I can share it with Sally. I'm happy you're happy. Thank you again, but please check back later. I'm sure Sally would love some help settling in. Will do. Now you two love bats have some fun together. Love bats. All right, the Woven Bridge. Okay, her quest is locked. We'll have to level her up. So let's go get some shiny gifts. All right, let's get Sally leveled up. I wonder what her favorite gifts are. Orange pitcher plant, shiny magma, orange star lily. Okay, well, I don't have any of those things on me, so we're just gonna give her some shiny gifts. I'm also gonna move these to where they're faster to grab. Let me redo my inventory real quick. And we have Sally to level 2. Let's make her a... I'm not going to go snippet catching because it's just not very beneficial right now. We're going to go time bending. Don't leave, Sally. I'm going to bring you somewhere pretty. Let's go up here since this is a Nightmare Before Christmas theme. I'm going to give you your gifts right over here. There we go. I did not mean to tell you goodbye. Now we do the gift giving. This shouldn't take too long. It'll take about 6 minutes to get her leveled up. So that's good. Yeah, they really needed to do something to make snippets more viable, so I'm glad they did that. We'll take a look at it later, see what we can figure out. If anybody else figures it out, let me know. Then we can show it on stream. All right, level 5.
Hello again.
Hello. I like the creepy Christmas vibes we have going on here. But yeah, for the blue bags, I'm not going to get anything good out of those, but the furniture bags and the red chest might have some good items in them. We'll have to see. I like those thigh-high striped socks. Those are fun. I also like the bed she offers. I love that Jack is staying close by as well, like he doesn't want to leave Sally. Soma says, there are so many characters I have to level up, and I feel so behind with the updates and such. Soma, have you ever asked people in the community or friends for shiny gifts? Because you can level up people so fast with those. That's what I'm using. I get them from friends in the community, and it allows me to level up villagers pretty quick. But if you ask chat, if you have multiplayer, if you ask if somebody could drop off shiny gifts for you, somebody may be able to. Now, I'm sure everybody today is just enjoying the updates, so there might not be anybody to bring you any today, but if you need some, definitely good to ask. Yeah, definitely good. And if you don't have anybody to bring them to you, pretty soon the holiday event will be here. And in order to craft these shiny gifts, you need to pick up the festive wrapping paper that spawns during the holiday event, and you also need 1 shiny emerald and 1 shiny ruby per gift. Senor says, I like shiny gifts. Everybody loves shiny gifts, unless they've never used them. Then you might not think they're that good, but man, they're great. Yeah, there's no snippet manual, so I could have made her a snippet catcher, but I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty set on snippets for now. Wayward said I did time bending because I don't think I need snippets anymore. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. I need mist, though. I need more time benders because I use so much mist on Storybook Vale, like growing crops with the auto gardeners, auto cooking, and using the vacuums. I've been burning through my mist. So I made all the new characters from the expansion snippet catchers, but I think everybody else I'm going to go time bending for a while. Now, do we work through Sally's quest, or do we... I kind of want to start grinding the star path. I kind of want to make that the priority. Angrily crafts time bending manuals to correct snippet rolls. Well, Brandy, someone in chat did tell me that they added to the patch notes last minute that you will be able to convert snippets into Storybook magic somehow. But as of right now, I haven't talked to anybody that's figured out how to do that, so maybe it's not working right, or maybe it's something that'll come up later. Or maybe you got to go to a Storybook Vale and no one's done it yet, but I'm sure people will figure it out. But it does appear that snippets will have a use. But that's really what they needed in the expansion, because as it stood, once you finish the Lore Keeper pages, there wasn't really much incentive to catch snippets at all. But if you can use snippets to make Storybook magic, it actually becomes quite worth it to catch snippets. Hi, FYI, I was putting Maritta's contest signs around the bind, and it can be angled. Yeah, everything can be angled, kits. We were playing around with it earlier. Houses, fences, any placeable decor item.
Welcome back.
Now, pads, I think, are still the standard way, but yeah, lights and the standalone fences that you drop, like the luminous fence and stuff like that, yeah, it can all be angled. We played with that as soon as we loaded up the expansion. It was cool. Waver says, totally agree. I think I'm set with those 3 snippet catchers. The birds are stupid easy. I agree. Like, with just 3 snippet hunters, I feel like I'm more than set to catch snippets for now. Twitch says, I wonder if the floating islands get weather. If not, could you farm dried flowers there? I don't know. Good question. I feel like they will get weather, but I haven't seen it yet myself because it, you know, knock on wood, hasn't rained yet today in my valley. So, you know, we'll find out soon enough. It always rains in this game, so we'll know very soon, I'm sure. Oh, mid-gamer, wrapping paper doesn't spawn until the Christmas event comes, which is going to be closer to Christmas. Festive wrapping paper doesn't start spawning on the day of the update. It starts spawning on the week of the event. So there's a Christmas event that'll come around, that'll be coming around soon. That's when you can start getting the wrapping paper. Has anyone tried to move fruit trees to the floating islands? I have not tried that. In order to move them, though, you would have to be able to store them. So if you can't store your fruit trees, then you will not be able to move them to the floating islands. Or there would have to be a fruit tree section in the decor where you can place them from one place to another. Perlog, welcome, my friend, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the update. We took a look at the new StarPath Perlog, and it's really nice. There's some fun stuff in the premium shop, too. There's a really cute new house. Wayward said that's why I can't get all the critters. I can't play at certain times. I feel you there. I wish there was a way to get critters to, like, change their times. Because for some people, some critters are just impossible. It just depends. Does anyone else in the community not have the broken teacup in their crafting? I don't think the broken teacup shows up in my crafting either, even though I have unlocked it. Alchemy says, yeah, I have to go to work, then go to a baby shower with my friend, then I get to play the update. Anyone know carrot cake recipe so I don't have to Google it? I don't know. Anybody want to throw that in chat? Throw the carrot cake recipe in chat for Wayward Demon. All right, it should be 1 or 2 more. Okay, 1. There we go. All right, Sally's level 10. And we got her little dress. Now, that's tied to a quest, though. All right, so let's see what her quest is. This place is so cheerful and bright. It's quite a change from home. I mean, we are in the Forgotten Lands. And if you think this is cheerful and bright, well, wait till you see the other biomes. Uncanny romance. Hey, Sally, what's up? Well, I was hoping, now that I'm back, that I could reconnect with Jack. But it's been so long. Do you think you could help me plan a special date for us? I would be delighted. So, how can I help? It's been ages since Jack and I had a proper date, and I miss him terribly, but I'm a little hesitant. I spent so much time alone that I feel awkward around others again. Ah, no problem. Let's get your gothic groove back. Is there something that made you feel more confident in the past? Well, I do always feel better when I wear Deadly Nightshade perfume. But I've had trouble growing Deadly Nightshade here. There's something about the soil. I can give you a hand with that. Oh, thank you, Senpai. Once planted, the Deadly Nightshade seedling should take about 15 minutes to properly sprout. Try to avoid touching them with your bare hands. It can be poisonous to some. Okay, thanks for the warning. Ooh, we get Deadly Nightshade seeds. All right, I'm gonna make, since they take 15 minutes to grow, we're gonna make a growth potion. I think it was just 10, so that a regular batch should be enough. And we'll go plant them back here. Yeah, I think back here is fine. Just right in front of the Goofy stall. Hopefully Goofy doesn't get poisoned. All right, throw these down. Hopefully it doesn't start raining all of a sudden. Yeah, you can put your home on a floating island. Your home, villager homes, a lot of different stuff. And there's no item budget. There's no limit to what you can put on the islands. So when you're on a floating island, you don't have to worry about limits. I hope we get these regularly. I really like the way they look. These are really cool. Okay, there we go. Got the Deadly Nightshade. Now we just bring it to Sally. Where did you run off to, Sally? Okay, Sally's in the plaza or meadow. Okay, here's your Deadly Nightshade. 1 bundle of Deadly Nightshade as ordered. Oh, thank you. I hope you were careful when harvesting it. I live on the edge. Well, I hope you have excellent balance. Oh, this is just what I needed. It will make a lovely perfume. Somehow, I always feel more confident when I wear it. I'm happy you're happy. Now, do you think you could get Jack for me? He gets so lost in his experiments sometimes. Sure. What are you going to do in the meantime? Well, I need to make the perfume and get ready. And there's one more thing. I have this aching feeling that something's still missing. I feel nervous, yet excited. I wonder why that is. Okay, while you think about that, I'll pay Jack a visit and yank him out of whatever science he's currently up to his neck bones in. All right, talk to Jack about Sally's date. And he's right here. Hello, Jack. Hey, Jack, what are you up to? Senpai, it's fascinating. You must take a look. Here. Oh, boy. Oh, you got me a rock. Some rocks? Thanks. But not just any rock. a variant of flint. When you strike it instead of sparks, you'll get a forlorn wail like the cry of a lost spirit. That's pretty creepy. Why, thank you. I think I'll give it to Sally on our date. Is she ready? She's just finishing up, but she said there was something still missing. She seemed unsure of herself in a way that doesn't feel usual at all. I think I know the problem. Sally is naturally a bit shy, and I suspect she still feels out of sorts from being stuck in the holiday travel path for so long. Oh no, what can we do to help? I wonder. Yes, that could be it. If Sally's lost her favorite needle in her travels, she'd feel very out of sorts. She always keeps it with her for any repairs she might need. Can you grab some night shards? I know she and I can make her a new needle out of them. And this one will be even better since it will contain the magic of the shards. Then she can be assured that the ability to fix any rips and tears will be right at her fingertips. Sure, Jack, I'll head out now. Thank you, Senpai. There are still a few wrinkles in the design of my phantom flint, and I could use a moment to iron them out. All right. Gather night shards. Can I just get them from a chest? Or is it going to make me actually dig them up? Let's see. Oh, good. They got the quest emblem, so we're good. Bring the shards to Jack. Okay. Ashley said, so I read through the patch notes again, and it says snippets can be turned into Storybook magic through crafting stations. I'm not seeing it in my crafting station, though. Yeah, it might be bugged. Emma, the pumpkin mod in the Dreamlight Valley Discord, posted that unfortunately it was not added in this update, but it has priority for a future update. Crafting Storybook magic with snippets. It appears it's not in this update, but it is a priority for future updates. But what has confused people is that they added that to the patch notes for this update. So why did they put it in the patch notes for this update if it's not a feature of this update? That's just really bizarre. But at least we know it is going to be the case. But yeah, that might be in a future patch, or it might be in the very next update. Hard to say, but we know we will be able to make Storybook magic with snippets, but not right now. Not yet, anyway. So yeah, it's not going to happen yet. I just don't know why they put it in the patch notes for this one, but hey. All right, where's Jack? There he goes. Let's go see Jack. Wait, where is Jack? Oh, I think he's tucked away back here.
My friend, I'm in need.
Here's your night shard, sir. Here you go, Jack. Perfect. Sally will love her new needle. Let's head over to see her now. All right. Listen to Jack and Sally. I don't know if you're going the right way, Jack. I'm going to be honest. She was in the Summit Plateau. Oh, maybe they're going to meet here. Okay. They're confused on how to find each other. Jack, where are you? Are you trying to hide from her, Jack? Where are you going, bro? What are you doing? He's so confused. Jack's still down here wandering around. They should meet soon. They're trying. There we go. They finally found each other. Sally, dearest, I have a gift for you. We can use them to make you a new needle. Senpai said you were feeling unsure, so I assume that was because of how often your seams get ripped. Or you lose your limbs, and if you don't have your favorite needle, you'd... How often? Are you saying I'm clumsy, Jack? Well, you must admit that you do end up in pieces rather frequently. Yes, when I'm trying to help you. I jumped out of the tower just to bring you dinner. That was you. Oh, Sally, don't you see when you have the new needle, your brave feats can continue without worry? You want me to jump out of another tower for you? No, that's not what I meant. I just thought, oh dear. Oh, you guys already having some issues, huh? All right, let's see what Sally says. It's never been so difficult for me to talk to Jack before. Why is it hard now? What if this is a bad sign? Whoa, slow down there. Clearly, you're both just feeling a little awkward. But that's nobody's fault. And I'm going to help you both out, okay? Thank you, Senpai. I'm getting worried that maybe we've lost our connection. No way. And you wouldn't be the first couple here that needed some help. Everyone does from time to time. How about if I go talk to some of the other villagers? Maybe they have some suggestions for how you two can reconnect. That's very kind of you, Senpai. That's what I'm here for. Now, I bet Daisy and Minnie would both be overjoyed to give you some suggestions. I'll go talk to them. All right, talk to Daisy and Minnie. We got Minnie right here. Hey, Minnie, can I get some advice about rekindling a romance? Certainly, I'd love to help. What seems to be the trouble? Well, Jack and Sally have spent a lot of time apart and need something to connect them again. I'm trying to help them plan a fun date, but, well, those two are not your typical romantics. Yes, I see what you mean. Let me think for a moment. Oh, I have an idea. Mickey and I always feel close when we share an experience. What if you can make them a tasty treat to share? I have a lovely recipe for gingerbread cookies. That's a great idea, Minnie. Thanks. I'm going to go ask Daisy as well, but this is excellent advice. I'm always happy to help. You know, some candy apples would also be a fun Halloween treat. Ooh, Oh, I have one last idea. If you really want to make the date special, you can have Sally and Jack gather by the holiday tree portal, the one Jack first came through. All right. Wait, what are the books? Oh, probably for the recipes. Okay, now let's go talk to Daisy. Daisy, there you are. Okay, let's go see her. Hey, Daisy, can we talk for a moment? Of course. What would you want to talk about? Romance. Oh, I'm always happy to talk about that. So I'm trying to help Sally and Jack get comfortable with each other again. They were apart for a while, and I think they need a little help to get back on the same page. I understand. Did you have anything in mind? Minnie suggested that I make some treats for them to share. Well, that's a great start. As long as it's the kind of treat that Jack and Sally both like. I'm not so sure about that. I guess gingerbread isn't the most Halloween-y of treats. Well, there's an easy way to fix that. Make the cookies in the shape of a skull. But a date needs more than just snacks. You could decorate with Halloween items or even include a variety of Halloween-themed food. Wow, great ideas, Daisy. I'll get started on that right now. Daisy had better advice, I think. I think Daisy had better advice than Minnie. I mean, both had good advice, but Daisy's is really well thought out. Okay, Halloween gingerbread cookies. And then we need to create a new, frighteningly lovely date in the Forgotten Lands with a holiday tree portal, outdoor furniture, Halloween furniture, and black furniture. So let's go make the food first. I don't like having all those chests sit there, but you know, it is what it is. I'll clean up later. Halloween ginger... Oh, I have to read it. That's right, it's a new recipe. Yeah, let's check that out. There they go. Oh, those are cute. Wheat, pumpkin, ginger. Okay. All right, we got our cookies, and should I go ahead and make the caramel apples as well? They're checked off, but I think I'll make them anyway, just so I have them on me. There we go. Now we just got to go to the Forgotten Lands, drop the holiday tree portal, outdoor furniture, and all that good stuff. And I think I have the Halloween tree portal. Yeah, it's right here. Okay. I wonder if I just click it and move it, if it'll work. No, I think I'm going to have to, like, store it and then put it back out. Okay, holiday tree portal. And then outdoor furniture. I'll do these candles. I'm just going to put some rocks in front of it. Oh, there's a night chart there. Also, this is pretty fun. Let's throw that back there. Then we got something with a Halloween tag. We'll drop the candy bucket. I'll just set that here. Put a little scarecrow over here. And we need a couple more things. I'm just going to throw this little phone back here. All right, what else do we need? Okay, we need one more Halloween furniture and 3 more black furniture. So I'm guessing this would be Halloween. We'll throw another pumpkin down. Now we need 3 pieces of black furniture. You know, I'm just going to find small items like this cheese grater. I'm going to throw that back here. I'm going to throw pyrotechnics box back here. And now I think I need 1 more black furniture item. We'll just get this wrought iron slab and just throw that like right there. Actually, I'll put 3 of them there. That should be it. Yep, bring the Halloween date meals to Sally. All right, so we got our little Halloween date night area. This actually turned out kind of cute, even though I just threw down items. Like, this actually feels like a cute little creepy date. Okay. All right, here you go, Sally. Okay, there you are. Some nice treats for you and Jack. What do you think? They're perfect. The skull-shaped cookies are a wonderful reminder of when we were together in Halloween Town. Our friend, Wolfman, is a very good baker, and he makes one that looks just like this. Oh, I thought you'd like it. So, are you feeling ready for a frighteningly lovely date with Jack? I am. Shall we go? Okay. And she's heading to the date area. Let's listen. It says listen to their second date attempt. So I have a feeling things aren't going to go according to plan. It would help if Jack was on time. Come on, Jack. Oh my God, Jack, you got stuck. Why? Just go, Jack. Go to your date. Are you scared? Get over there. You're making this more awkward. Sally, my dearest, I'm so sorry about before. I have the utmost respect for you, and I would never want to hurt you. Thank you, Jack. I suppose we're both just a little unsure around each other after being apart for so long. You're right. And to celebrate our reunion, I've made you this. Oh, it's the rock. Oh, Jack, this is the most romantic thing you've ever given me. That whale is so chilling. Sally, I care for you so much. Remember how close we were when we used to sit on the spiral hill and gaze up at the night sky? I do, Jack. I remember just how that felt, like we simply belonged together. Shall we get this date started properly? I'd like that very much. Okay, talk to Sally about her less awkward date. Well, that seemed to go better than last time. It did, but we need one last thing to enjoy our date. More spiders? No, not this time, but thank you. There's a Halloween picnic kit that Mickey gave me. I think it would be perfect to mark the spot for our date. Do you think you could find a good spot for it near the holiday tree portal? Sure. Okay, a little picnic blanket. I mean, it is kind of crowded over here, but I'll see what I can do. Well, dang. All right, gonna have to make some room. I wonder if I can do it like... Okay, I'm just gonna clear some stuff. All right, now let's see if we can drop it. All right, we gotta get rid of some of that fence. There we go. All right. That's a fun picture. I wish I'd equipped a different companion or something so I can do a fun pose. We'll just do this. There we go. All right. Now let's talk to Sally again. How you feeling, Sally? Much better, thank you. It's like I'm back in the moonlight on Spiral Hill with Jack. Perfect. Jack may have a bit of a dreamlight aura now, but he's still the same skeleton I fell in love with. I was worried for a moment, but you helped put those fears to rest. Hey, that's what I'm here for. Now I think the two of you do have a date to enjoy, so I'll give you some space. Goodbye, Senpai. Thank you again. All right, we got our first quest done. Now let's see what her next quest is, but we're not going to do her next quest. We're going to start grinding the star path. I want to unlock some of these items. Let's see what she wants for her next quest, though. Decay to grow is what it's called. Hey, Sally, what's going on? Senpai, I was wondering, would you consider yourself an experimental gardener? Let me go think about that for a while, or absolutely? Absolutely. What kind of experimental gardening have you been thinking about? Well, I've seen the lovely gardening projects the other villagers have. And I thought it would be nice to cultivate some more herbs from Halloween Town. Cool, what kind of herbs? Oh, maybe some henbane, witch hazel, a little wormswort. I tried growing the herbs myself, but they don't seem to want to grow the way they would back home. Oh no, do they need some kind of special treatment to grow properly? Perhaps. I do know the soil in Halloween Town is naturally more rich than the soil here. After all, there are always dried leaves and things rotting into it. So I thought maybe we could make our own compost bin to try and mimic that. Sounds like a great idea, Sally. Let's see, we'll need to craft a bin, and maybe Remy could give us some trimmings from his restaurant. All right, I'll start gathering materials and I'll talk to Remy. Once it's ready, please meet me in the Vitalis mines. The darkness and humidity levels there should be a very good place for a compost bin. You do voiceovers, I love it. This is Bunny. It's fun, yeah. It definitely makes like the little quests and stories a bit more fun to like act them out. But I like doing that on the updates for sure. All right, well, we're not going to worry about the rest of her quest for now. I want to grind the star path. I want to start unlocking some of these star path items. So let's start the star path grind. So we need to remove night thorns. We need to mine. We need to whip up a 3-star meal. 1 hour later. Royal tasks out of the way. Sling plates in any restaurant. 2 hours later. I think I got sidetracked. Oh no, we did craft them. Okay, we did cook our meals. Go fish somewhere peaceful. So go fish the peaceful meadow. All right. 3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
All right, we're time locked on everything. So, yeah, we got our floating islands. We got Sally. We got her to level 10. Oh, now I remember what we need to do. We need to spend some of our Star Path tickets. Yeah, we got 355 tickets. But we're time locked, so that's all we can get today. So let's go to rewards and let's start grabbing some of this stuff. I want to see it. So I'm going to save the wings for now. I'm going to try to focus on getting decor, but there's actually not another good decor we can get. We'll just get that. We'll get this face paint, I guess. Okay, let's keep going. Now we have this harp. Dang, 50 points for that? Wow. Okay, we're gonna go place some of this stuff too. Ooh, we can get the winter crystal fountain. And we also have a new window. I guess I'll pick that up. Okay, let's go to page 4. We got the winter crystal throne. Oh, and I really love this, the winter crystal lamppost. Cannot wait to see how that looks. And we need to unlock one more thing on this page to access the next page. So you know what? Let's get this enchanted wallpaper. All right, now let's move on to page 5. Oh, let's go. I can get the gazebo. Winter crystal gazebo. Yeah. I'm also really curious about how big this is. The Woody and Buzz ice sculptures. I hope they're like at the size of my avatar. I hope it's not tiny. Let's pick that up. I want to go and get that because I'm super curious. And I'm also going to go and get this large winter crystal because why not? That thing's awesome. All right. All right, you guys. It's time to go experiment with some new stuff. Let's head over to the... Yeah, let's go to our new floating island. We're going to go to the Frosted Heights floating island. Frosted Island. Oh, it's all foggy. Oh, dude, it's so cool. This is so cool looking, bro. I love this. Oh, my God. This is just the best. I'm so glad they added these. All right, now let's check. We got the large winter crystal. Wow, that thing looks really neat. And before we finish the stream, we're also going to go visit Scrooge. We're going to see how much some of this stuff cost. We got this fountain. Okay, pretty neat. Whoa, that is a very big gazebo. Wow, dude, that thing is bigger than I thought it was going to be. Beautiful. We have this harp. We have the winter crystal throne and this new lamppost. I'm excited to see how this looks. I don't think it really casts any light. It's just kind of... I mean, it looks really cute, though. How big is the... Oh, they are big. Let's go. That's cool. I love this. I love this. I'm glad that these ice sculptures are actually pretty massive. Kind of a niche item. It's kind of a weird little item, but I love ice sculptures for my winter build. So, yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy that. Okay, well, there's what we have so far. Some of our other items are indoors, so we're not going to be able to place them here. Let's kind of experiment. Okay, we cannot interact with this fountain, so there is no turning it off. But that's okay. I mean, that's a rad-looking fountain. Any interaction here? No, just for looks, just for looks. And we can interact with the light to... Oh, wow! Not only does the light itself glow, but the crystals also light up. That's really cool. That's fun. I like that. So the crystals actually glow on this thing. That's pretty cool. Okay, we got our throne. Let's have a seat. Yeah, that feels real nice. Real nice on my tushy. Kind of cold. Okay, we got Buzz and Woody ice sculpture over here. Pretty big. I don't know, man. Life-size Woody kind of scares me. Kind of scares me. Like, look how big his mouth is. He looks like he could eat a human skull. And that's just, I don't know. It just makes me feel uneasy. And yeah, here's the crystal. You can't see through it. It's got some trippy light effect going on here. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I love this gazebo, though, dude. And this is not a villager summoning gazebo, but what I love the most about this gazebo is that it is accessible from every angle. There are no walls on this, so you can just go all around it. It also doesn't have a floor. It kind of goes into the ground. Looks like the roots are growing out. Wow. Very, very cool. I love that. Definitely enjoying this StarPath so far. Let's go see Scrooge. We're going to go see how much these items cost. Hopefully Scrooge does not break the bank with this one. Not bad. Okay, pretty reasonable. 1,500, 5,000, 3,200, 2,400, 6,400 for the lantern. That's a shame because that's probably the one people are going to want to buy the most, and it's one of the more expensive. 6,000 for the gazebo. Wait, why does it have the night show tag? Look at that. It's got the night show tag. Maybe all of these have the night show tag. What? I guess they haven't added the new StarPath tag yet, and they're all just rocking the night show tag. Yeah, night show, night show, night show, night show. Yeah, it's all night show. That's definitely a mistake or a little coding issue there. Yeah, this one's 4,000 for the smaller one. Ceiling one here. I'm going to go ahead and get these crystals. I'm going to get a bunch of these. I'm going to get like 20 of them. I like this new crafting station. I'm going to get like 10 of those. Let me get like 5 of these. And we just got these new premium shop items. I think I'll get a couple of these. These are expensive, though. These are like 10K a piece. Okay, new window. I think I'll get 10 of these just so I have it on hand. The fountain. Yeah, 10's fine. The harp. Some more of these chairs. Now for these lampposts. I don't really know how many of these I'm going to want, but I think if I get like 30 or 40, I should be set for a while. Now for the gazebo, these are really big. I'm just going to get one more. I don't think I need too many of those. I'll get 2 of these ice sculptures. And then for the large winter crystal, I'm going to pick up like 20 of them. Okay, there we go. Not bad prices on this stuff from Scrooge here. Question, did the shiny gift event start today too? No, Amethyst. That starts closer to Christmas. That starts closer to Christmas season. So your wrapping, it's kind of like the Halloween event. It doesn't start right when the update comes out. It's an event that lasts for 1 week around the holiday. So the Christmas event will start this month, but it doesn't start today, so you can't get your wrapping paper just yet. All right, you guys. Well, I think that does it for today. An exciting update day stream. I appreciate all of you guys being here. I know there's so many different places where you guys can go watch the update day streams. There's so many great content creators that are involved with Dreamlight Valley. So it is a huge honor to have you guys here with me on Twitch. Thank you so much for coming out. I will be uploading this on YouTube here shortly, so keep an eye out on YouTube. If you missed the beginning of the stream today, don't worry. You'll be able to see exactly how everything went. Of course, the first 30 minutes was me trying to wake up and kind of slurring my words a little bit, but we got through it. And yeah, loving the update so far. Floating Islands, Chef's Kiss, amazing. The fact that we discovered they do not have an item limit at all is fascinating and just very exciting. Loving the StarPath rewards, and the item rotation is a huge game changer. I cannot wait to finish my Christmas Valley and then do a brand new Valley with this new rotation. 16-point stream is going to be like really fun. Anyway, I hope you guys continue enjoying the update today. Expect some more videos in the very near future. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I just want to say if you found today's video helpful, informative, or simply entertaining, please do me a very big favor and press that like button. Also consider subscribing for more Disney Dreamlight Valley and gaming content. If you would like to watch these streams live right when they happen, you can catch me live on Twitch Monday through Friday. Links to both my Twitch channel and Discord server can be found in the video description down below. As always, thank you so much for your time today, and I hope you all enjoy the so delightful update.